Oluchi was an upright and hardworking widow, a devoted mother, and a dedicated nurse. Despite facing numerous challenges in life, she always kept her faith and strength, relying on prayer to guide and protect her family. Her teenage son, Chidi, however, was a stark contrast to his mother. At just 14 years old, he had developed a nasty attitude towards everyone around him. He had no respect for authority figures, constantly insulting his teachers, neighbors, and even strangers on the streets. Chidi's behavior had gotten him expelled from several schools, and he had developed a reputation as a troublemaker in the community. He would often bully his classmates, demand money from his mother for food outside the house, and threaten her with violence if she did not comply. Despite Oluchi's best efforts to raise him with love and discipline, Chidi seems to be beyond control. One fateful day, as Chidi was walking to school, an old man accidentally bumped into him. Instead of helping the man, Chidi reacted with cruelty and told him to go and die. The old man, unfazed by the insult, warned Chidi that if he continued with his disrespectful behavior, everyone would forget about him. Chidi brushed off the warning and continued on his way to school. When he arrived at school, he was shocked to find that no one recognized him. Even his classmates did not acknowledge his presence, and the security guard questioned his identity. Confused and frustrated, Chidi tried to prove his identity with a school ID, but even that did not convince anyone of his identity. The security guard forcefully pushed him out of the school. The boy found himself standing outside, bewildered by what had just transpired. Despite his desperate shouting and calling out for help from other students and teachers, no one seems to pay him any mind. Feeling lost and abandoned, he decided to reach out to his mom for comfort and reassurance. Dialing her number, he waited anxiously for her to pick up. However, when she finally answered, a strange twist of events occurred. His mother did not recognize his voice, even after he had told her who he was. She coldly denied knowing him at all, claiming she had no son. Shocked and confused, he felt his world crumbling around him. With a sinking feeling in his chest, he hurried home to confront his mother face to face. Busting through the front door, he was met with yet another chilling revelation. His mom, who should have welcomed him with open arms, stared back at him with fear and suspicion. Before he could utter a word, she began screaming, "Thief! Thief!" Startled and heartbroken, Chidi realized that something sinister was unfolding before his eyes. As neighbors rushed to the scene, he hoped for anyone to recognize him and vouch for his true identity. To his dismay, no one came forward to confirm who he was. In a panic, he fled the premises, tears stinging his eyes as he grappled with the terrifying realization that he was now a stranger in his own home. Chidi wandered the streets, homeless and abandoned by everyone he knew. He realized the truth behind the old man's words. He would be forgotten and alone. As night fell, Chidi searched for a place to rest his weary body. Just as he settled into a corner to catch some sleep, a man abruptly appeared and shooed him away, claiming the territory as his own. Disheartened, Chidi's only option was to sleep sitting up. The major coins he had collected, not even enough to buy a decent meal. His desperation led him to scavenge through trash bins for sustenance, or plead for food at local eateries. As days turned into weeks, Chidi struggled to survive on the streets, his pride and arrogance slowly fading away. Without a home or family to turn to, he was forced to confront his own flaws and reconsider his behavior. Hungry and penniless, with nowhere to seek refuge, Chidi resorted to begging for food on the streets. Some passers-by offered him spare change, while others turned up their noses in disdain. Recalling the words of the old man, warning him of the consequences of disrespecting others, Chidi sank to his knees in prayer. Seeking forgiveness from God, he vowed to mend his ways and rectify his current predicament. Exhausted and defeated, he set out to return home and seek solace from his mother, even if she no longer recognized him. Upon reaching his house, Chidi fell to his knees before his mother, tears streaming down his face as he pleaded for her forgiveness and vowed to treat her with respect from that day forth. He felt his mother's gentle touch on his face. Opening his eyes, behold, it was a dream. He found himself in his own bedroom surrounded by familiar sights. His mother informed him that he was already late for school and needed to get ready. Feeling confused by how real his dream was, he got up, brushed his teeth, took a bath, and then walked slowly to the kitchen, where his mother was waiting for him with a delicious meal. Appreciative of his mother's kindness, Chidi ate the food happily, thanking her and giving her a big hug. His mother, surprised by his sudden gratitude, smiled warmly at him, happy to see his newfound appreciation. Lost in contemplation about the profound dream, Chidi set off for school, his mind still lingering on the lesson learned from the nightmare reverie. Along the way, he accidentally bumped into the old man again at the same spot as in his dreams. Remembering their strange encounter from his dream, he kindly helped the man up. "You've learned the lesson I wanted to teach you. Keep going like this and you'll find new happiness," the old man said. Chidi was surprised and unsure if the first meeting was real or a dream, but he replied kindly to the man. The old man's words stayed with him, reminding him to be humble and respectful. When he got to school, Chidi greeted everyone with smiles and kindness, and he apologized to those he had hurt in the past. His classmates were surprised by his sudden change and wondered what had happened to him. In the end, Chidi's story served as a powerful reminder that no one is beyond redemption and that change is always possible with the right mindset and determination. Oluchi's prayers had been answered as her son emerged from the darkness into the light, a changed and a better person, thanks to the power of love and faith. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed this story. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please like and share. See you in my next video. Bye. Better days is all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and